Hello, stargazers. This is Sandra coming to you from 7th House Astrology, talking to you about the solar eclipse ASMR version. So for a little sound effect, I'm going to attempt to do this. So, as of the 21st of September, we'll be going through a partial solar eclipse in the sign of Virgo, late Virgo, going into Libra a little bit. It's going to be interesting. Normally, it's, when I see this, it's usually one sign. Like in the last couple of years, it's usually been in Libra, but to have this Virgo shift is going to be interesting. But a couple common themes with the solar eclipse being in Virgo is that wherever Virgo is placed in your chart, those themes are definitely going to be coming up. So, like say, the partial solar eclipse is in your 10th house. That might mean that, matters of work and career might take a little, more of a punctual and you need things kind of just so when it comes to the effect of it. So it's like making sure that things are just so, but with the just so, it's guaranteeing that success is going to be coming up for you. For me, it's outside my second house. Second house. So, with second house, not only meaning money, but also security. And I'm kind of seeing, just in case you guys haven't noticed, I just moved. So here's my new place, new residence. I'm not the same as with the other videos. But I've been feeling that when it comes to the move, a lot of issues when it comes to stability and security have been coming into play. And I think that Virgo energy is there are just some things that help me to feel comfortable in a new setting as this. And it's just finding out, like, can I create TV on my phone before bed? Like stream Bob Ross before bed, as I used to watch that before bed. On the old house, can I, potentially stream the Gilmore Girls from Start TV? The short answer, of course, is no. With Bob Ross, I could easily stream, but as usual, it's about donations most of the time. So, really, all the way around, it's just been finding what exactly can make me feel comfortable, especially before bed at night. And also what can make me feel more comfortable despite a little more of a lack of resources or luxuries. If you may, it's not really resources, it's more just luxuries all the way around. So that's kind of what's been going on. But yeah, with that Virgo energy, it's like that the non-negotiables that need to happen. And they need to happen for particular reasons that are personally important to us. Whether it's personal comfort, a job, career matters. Whether it could be, for fun. Certain things are just fun at this time. And, we need to keep that intact, as it matters with the 5th house or with relationships. Certain things just work. That's what we get with 5th and 7th house issues. We're kind of dealing with those guys all the way around with Virgo. eclipses are a mixed bag, just like with lunar eclipses. I feel they're a mixed bag because my dad died shortly after a partial solar eclipse, and that was in 2023. It was kind of interesting. That was also in Libra at the time. And I also dealt with a mixed bag of, there were people who were expecting me to drop everything and listen to them. The moment I had an opinion, they thought it was weird that I had an opinion. I was like dealing with early latency narcissistic behavior and not really realizing it, and having the detriment become the lesson, so to speak. But yeah, I feel a mixed bag with eclipses all the way around. I mean, traditionally with a solar eclipse, it usually means new beginnings, new openings. But there's a lot that goes on in the week before and also in the week after. Even if it's a partial eclipse, it's just lots going on, a lot of stuff occurring. So I'm thinking, because of the chaos, maybe just doing some, I guess the classic, like with scratching here. I've been seeing this a lot with Blue Friday ASMR. I just love the sound. And whatever I love, I like to share with you guys. And then a little tapping here. But yeah, doing some of that. I'm thinking maybe some incense wafting to kind of just clear the aura a little bit, so that we can just let those new beginnings start anew. And if you like this, by the way, comment down below. Let me know as to what's working for you. That really will help me out. So with this incense wafting, once again I'm going to use, not sponsored, but it's just this guy. It is Morning Star incense. This time we're just doing a little lavender. I think with lavender, it's a great scent not only to calm stuff down, it's what we're kind of seeing right now, but I think it's also great to just clear the chaos. It's one of my go-tos. Just gonna is this light? Here we go. So I think with this incense wafting, kind of like with the first video with Mercury retrograde, just kind of think of all that crazy stuff. I mean, not to dwell on it, but just let's see if we can think of all the crazy stuff that has happened. And just kind of think about it in order to get ahead of it. Like how, with this time of new beginnings, how can we change the narrative to where it's for the better? Or maybe, make sure that we're manifesting or bringing in some new things that are really, indeed, rather positive as opposed to just chaos. That's what we've been experiencing. But yeah, just kind of clearing out that work energy there. And I'm also facing through this. I'm not superhuman. I feel that whatever you guys are facing, this time. Good chance I'm facing. So, or good chance I'm facing it too. And so I just, this kind of feels good for me just as much as it feels good for you. Kind of like how it's a sharing experience. I also find with partial solar eclipses, sometimes that new beginning, I feel like I'm try to get in there just that much more. There we go. Here we go. Sometimes that new beginning can show up as a different interest of ours. I know along with astrology, I'm always studying astrology. It's kind of just what I do. I also got into channeling recently. So I feel that might be a new way to feel safe. Yeah, and, just kind of finding out more about it might be a nice way to feel more safe. I know I've been writing a lot too. For those of you who've listened to my podcast, you guys probably know I also write screenplays as well as novels. I've been working on a current novel, which is kind of encouraging. And because I don't have television, it's been kind of nice just to have that time to just kind of devote to something I've wanted to do for a little while, but really just haven't had the energy to do it until about now. Energy and loads and rules of time as well. And I just, there you go. Get right in there a little bit more. But yeah, just kind of think of like what might be, what you might be just letting go at this point. Actually, might be able to get a little bit more with this hand. There we go. But yeah, just let that smoke just waft it away. Whatever's like been crazy, causing chaos. Whatever's just not serving you right now, let that go to the smoke. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes some new beginnings happen with some different hobbies that just kind of come up sporadically during this time. And just, again, way of the solar eclipse. Definitely an interesting way with the solar eclipse. I think some of this little extra wafting could be done near the third eye. I just think that a lot of the afflictions are kind of mentally oriented this time. Because Virgo is ruled by Mercury and is a very mental sign in and of itself. I think, we're definitely dealing with a lot of overly thinking, overly rational energy. And really it's not needed. Or, could be needed, but we just don't need as much of it as we might have. And then we're also, as of the 22nd, going into Libra. So, like I said, the day after this partial eclipse, we'll be going right into Libra. That's going to be really interesting. Move from precision and wanting things just so to actually moving towards balance and harmony. Although I think with Libra they can be perfectionistic just as much, or they could be perfectionists in the regard of wanting balance. But tracing, smoke tracing, making sure we get just that fog off. Collimate for different shaped faces. There you go. Tracing. And there we are. Alright. And I'm just going to waft this a little bit. We'll keep the incense down here. Just waft this a bit into those funk spaces. Awesome. Well, stargazers, this is what I have for the solar eclipse. Again, hopefully I can catch you on my podcast, 7th House Astrology. I'll be airing a new episode as of tomorrow. And I just really hope that above and beyond all, stargazers, take good care of yourselves during this solar eclipse. Make sure that your personal needs are taken care of. And that also that you remain nice and well. And yeah, just remaining nice and well and healthy during this very interesting transition of time. And between now and next week, stargazers, I do hope to speak with you then. Take care and be blessed.